Bajaj has launched their first ever CNG bike, the Freedom 125 in India, and it has been creating lots of hype in the market following its launch event. While many are calling it a step forward towards the future, others are calling it a massive blinder. And also, the safety of riding a CNG motorcycle is concerning the motorcycle enthusiasts. Some people are calling it a Chalta Firta time bomb. What's this all hype all about? How safe it is to ride a CNG motorcycle for your daily commutes? Is it really going to blast like people are talking? Is it going to be an effective commuting solution for average Indian consumers? Let's find all the answers to all of these questions here in this video. And also, don't forget to check out my last video where I exposed the false claims of a popular YouTube influencer. Link is in the description box below. So hello viewers, this is your host Louis and welcome to another video on my channel East Indian Explorer. Now, to explain CNG motorcycles, let's first understand CNG itself. CNG stands for compressed natural gas. It's a fuel alternative to petrol and diesel that's becoming increasingly popular due to its environmental and economic benefits. CNG is made by compressing natural gas, mostly methane, to a very small fraction of its original volume. This compressed gas is then stored in tanks on vehicles and used to power internal combustion engines. So you get the basic idea from here, right? Okay, now let's compare CNG to petrol as a vehicle fuel. CNG is generally cheaper than petrol. The current price of CNG in my city is 94 rupees per kilogram. Also to note down that CNG vehicles offer better fuel efficiency compared to petrol cars, meaning they can travel further on a single tank of fuel as compared to their petrol or diesel counterparts. CNG is also a cleaner burning fuel than petrol. This results in a lower emission and a reduced carbon footprint. Now that's all the upper hand of using CNG. Now listen to this. This is very important. Petrol vehicles tend to offer better performance in terms of acceleration and power compared to CNG cars, meaning more emissions, hence more performance. So that's all about the basic differences. Now let's come to the main part, safety. CNG is considered a safer fuel than petrol. Wait, did you even know that? Did I even know that? No. With a narrow flammability range of 5% to 15% and a higher auto ignition temperature, CNG does not catch fire easily on hot surfaces. So it reduces the probability of a mishap. Interesting. Then if it is safe, then why so controversy on the internet? Well, let me tell you why. CNG tanks used on vehicles are needed to be designed very strong to withstand high pressure to prevent them from bursting. But there are a few reasons why a CNG tank might burst. Number one reason is physical damage on the tank. CNG tanks can be punctured or damaged in an accident, which can cause them to leak or burst. Even though this is very uncommon, but at the same time it is very dangerous situation. That is why people are so concerned about the safety looking at this particular reason. Again, if a CNG tank is overfilled, it can exceed its pressure limits and burst. Then comes manufacturing defects. In rare cases, a CNG tank may have a manufacturing defect that makes it more susceptible to bursting. The next thing is fire exposure. CNG tanks are equipped with pressure relief valves that release pressure in case of fire. However, if the fire is intense enough, the tank could still rupture. But chances of all of this happening are still very minimal. Even petrol or diesel vehicles also catch fire every now and then, and we see those videos popping up on the internet every now and then. So when it comes to using CNG cars, it is considered a bit on the safer side because there is enough space to house the CNG tank in such place where it is not exposed to damage in sudden accidents. But in case of motorcycles, the options are very minimal to house the tank properly, avoiding damages. So in case of the Bajaj Freedom 125, what Bajaj has done is that they have placed the tank right underneath the seat, where the tank is covered from all the sides, preventing it from minor scratches and damages. Also, as you can see here, these high strength steel bars are covering the tank in such a manner which will stop any oncoming object or moving part from directly hitting the tank. Therefore, possible direct damages to the tank are very minimalized. Again, Bajaj has showcased a video where a heavy duty truck is seen to be passing over the bike, and thankfully we don't see any explosion here. So looking at all of this, I don't think it is going to explode anytime soon. But I, as well as no one, can 100% guarantee that the bike won't burst. But Bajaj has definitely worked on their part to make the bike as safe as possible for the consumers. Despite all those speculations from the experts, CNG cars do exist and they are running good numbers on our Indian roads, right? Only the time will tell if, just like cars, CNG bikes will become a normal thing to see on the road or not. That's all I can tell you at the moment. A detailed ride review of this bike will be available on my channel soon. So to watch that, make sure to hit the subscribe button and also press the bell icon as well. With that all said, East Indian Explorer now signing off. Bye bye, take care and see you in the next video.